lifeguarding. Today is the last day of lifeguarding. Chris and Carrie and I are in kind of a celebratory mood. We're about to start our new job, which is right now a mystery, which will rejoin the lifeguards and the park people. I didn't really see lifeguarding coming, so I don't know what the hell to expect this time around.
It was a great job while it lasted, but we're all getting ready to start working together. I'm kind of excited to see what's going to happen.
Hey! Hey! Get over! Hey! Hey!
On the last day, very appropriately and fittingly, Chris has some big confrontation with someone who's flicking him off and pissing him off.
How come I never get people like that?
I don't know.
Stuff like that always happens to you. I never get anything. I get boring little 6-year-old girls. I want stuff like that. What the hell?
I'm going to miss these days at North Avenue Beach. I'm going to miss, the times that I'm walking around the beach and really thinking and meditating.
I'm going to miss the people that we work with because they're cool.
I don't know what the future holds for us as a job, but I will really, really miss walking on the beach and just thinking for an hour, 2 hours about what the hell's going on in my life. And I'm really going to miss that because I don't think whatever we do in the future is going to afford me that same type of peace.
The truth is it all evens out in the end. It's not a big deal. We've all done what we can, and the project's going to be over in 5 hours. And I think overall we could have done a lot better job, but whatever.
I think we did pretty damn good.
We'll see tonight, you know. All right, the kids arrive in 40 minutes.
I hope Ronnie and Nelson come.
Think better. I swear to God.
Nelson gets himself in a lot of trouble, and he's dealt with the police. I just hope nothing happens to him.
I'm really concerned if, especially in the sense of Nelson, if what I've taught him and what I've told him, if it's really taking effect.
I got melons. Melons.
Today's our last day of work, and we are going to do a presentation with the kids for everybody's parents.
No. Wait, listen up. Is this all the kids that are here? Are these? Is this? You better not have that coming here now. When you talk.
I'm taking a look around, and I don't see Nelson, and I'm starting to slap myself in the face because I'm thinking, you didn't do enough.
I was talking to Anissa about it. I'm like, Anissa, who are you least close to in the house? She's like, Chris.
Out of most of the people in the house, Chris is probably the farthest away from all of us. Because he never does anything with us. It'd be nice to reconnect with him because he's kind of going out and he's just doing his own thing all the time. I understand that when we do stuff, it involves alcohol, but for him to use that as an excuse or whatever, it's pretty crappy because he works in a bar.
He does work in a bar. He'll go and be a bartender and have bottles of liquor in his hand and pouring drinks to people for hours on end at his bartending job. I don't understand how that works. Also talking to Anissa about just how much things are our everyday lives are about to completely change, and all of our relationships are about to completely change. I can just foresee us spending a lot of time together, the 7 of us, because we haven't all spent continuous time together since lifeguard training, and this job is going to really shake things up. I think it's going to make so much controversy. I really do. Yeah, I do.
Michael, let's go in the other room. We're going to practice. One more time. I just can't say I'm the word.
Oh, take your time.
This is the last day, the big event. I'm disappointed a lot because Nelson and Ronnie haven't arrived.
The phrase is not hitting. Oh my God.
It's okay, sweetie. You got it. I think you can do it. Yeah.
That might help the gum. I see Nelson walk in, and I'm so surprised.
it shows me that he does care.
Would you read this out loud tonight?
I don't want to read now, too shy.
You want to read what?
I ain't trying to read, I'm too shy. I don't feel like reading, man.
Everyone else is going to be saying something.
They could have told him anything, he still said no. Coming from me is a lot different. It means a lot more. You don't want to see, I just think everybody's up here sitting down. Everybody's saying something. Represent for the brothers, man. You deserve that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm asking you to do it for me. I ain't gonna lie. Do a brother a favor.
Well, go ahead, give her the short hand.
Thank you, baby. Good job.
Hey. You can talk?
Yeah. That's it. We know how to communicate with each other, man. I ain't y'all daddy. I ain't telling y'all nothing to do. I'm just coming at you like an older brother, even though you big as hell. Have you ever, when your boys go out, do you ever get a gut feeling that maybe you shouldn't go sometimes? Have you ever, honestly, when y'all about to go do something, did you go anyways?
Yeah.
Okay. Do me a favor. The next time you get that gut feeling, for real, and you know what I'm talking about, that you shouldn't go, don't. Being in jail ain't hard. It's a mistake. Ask anybody who comes out the pen, jail, they'll say, damn, I wish I wasn't there. Nobody likes jail. It ain't fun. It ain't fun. You don't do nothing all damn day. You can't get in no females. Whoa, what is that about? Don't let you get locked up make you learn your lesson. Stop now before you have to learn that lesson, man, for real.
You guys, listen up for 1 second. You guys, listen up for 1 second.
Okay.
You guys, breathe.
Regardless
Speak
of what
clearly.
happens.
You guys are all awesome. Awesome. Can we get a humble? Please, can we get a humble? 1, 2, 3. We would like to dedicate this song to all of the wonderful teenagers that we've been working with. So we're okay, we're fine. Baby, I'm here to stop your crying. Chase all the gold from your head. I'm stronger than the monster beneath your bed. Smarter than the tricks laid on your heart. Adding up a total of a love that's true. Multiply life by the power of 2.
On behalf of the entire Hope Park staff and you, we would like to welcome you to the unveiling of sites in Chicago. This mural was done by young adults as well as ourselves over the last 5 weeks. Many hours, much dedication, and plenty of love have gone into this mural. But let us not just focus on the mural, but let's focus on the newfound friendships that these young people have.
The mural shows what happens during each season.
The kids are just incredible. Their appreciation for life seems to be a little more deeper than someone who has been raised with everything.
Working with these kids is just inspiring. I want to be able to be that person that 10 years from now they still think about and say, she really helped me.
Hi, my name is Nelson. Here are some of the words that I found from the mirror that we'd like to explain to all of you.
He came from doing what he's doing out in the street to standing up here in front of people. It feels like kind of like a parenting thing. Like I've helped him grow. I've helped him take a step up in life, and a step up in maturity. And it's touching.
Are we going out for a drink?
Yeah.
If we're going to have margaritas, is there a designated driver?
I'm going home.
What are you guys going to do?
Why do you want to come with us, Chris? I don't want to go out for a drink. The roommates really, are pressuring me to go out for drinks. I don't celebrate things like that anymore.
I have never dealt with alcoholism. I've never had a good friend who has either, so I don't know the rules, I don't know the feelings, and I just like to talk to Chris about it so I can understand where he's coming from.
I don't need to drink. Don't worry, I'll be sober. Sometimes I feel insensitive to the fact that Chris doesn't drink anymore. Goodbye, Chris and Anissa, we love you.
Let it rain.
I have a feeling we're really going to like what we do next.
I heard it's about the...
And Laura and Tim are going to be our bosses. Do you know that? Laura and Tim are our bosses. And I probably didn't know that. They don't.
They said we're going to be your bosses.
They said the one thing we can tell you is that the two of us are your bosses. She looked at me and said you guys are really going to like it. I'm a little bit apprehensive for all 7 of us to be together, but at the same time, I think it's,
But it's about to be some bumping of some heads right now. Whatever the job is, I don't care what it is, heads is gonna bump.
There's about to be some major changes in our everyday lives. Like our little niches that we've dug into and our little habits that we formed are about to be
Good,
dug
let's
up.
rough it up.
I just wanted to learn, like, where you were coming from with the alcohol thing. Sometimes there's things that are very contradictory that, like, throw me for a loop, you know? You know how, like, we were talking about going to Hacienda and having margaritas and stuff? And you said something about, like, oh, well, I don't want to go and, like, have drinks or whatever. And, like, I thought if the drinks being around was any rationale for not going for you, then how can you be a bartender? I just don't understand. Every time I start to develop a theory or just an understanding of Chris's problems with alcohol, something throws that completely off. I don't know, I guess there's still a long way to go in my understanding of it.
Obviously, I haven't been to a meeting today. I didn't go to a meeting yesterday. It was, you know, that I'm just not in the right frame of mind for me to go sit at a bar tonight. I might have some anger and I might have some resentment. And I might look around and I might feel a little left out. And to put myself in that situation without having the hardcore bases covered, Kyle, is like, that's where that's where I'm uncomfortable. If I don't feel like centered and if I don't feel serene, I'm not going to put myself in a situation that I'm going to be angry or bitter. That's just where I was at tonight. But did I make any sense?
Yeah, I think you did, like, between the lines. Chris comes up and says, you know, I'm gonna go to a meeting, I'm out of here. And I'm like, you know, Chris, I'm not doing anything. Like, is it cool if I go? And he just gets this huge smile on his face and absolutely lights up.
Don't be nervous. I'm not nervous or anything.
My only reservation is that I'm not welcome or it's not appropriate that I'm there.
I want you to know I'm like really happy that I'm really excited.
Well, I've told you all along that I would go to one.
Not even many of my friends back home offer to come to a meeting with me.
Why not?
Just because it's not intimidating. It's just great that you are, you know, that you want a part of this. It's awesome. Kyle got to see an amazing speaker speak about his life and offer his experience and his strengths and his hope. The hope, you know, to stay sober and continue on the path.
Just the diversity of it, man, I thought was cool. Like, I would like to have extended conversations with a lot of those people and just learn more about what the hell it's like for them.
It's fascinating to hear all these different people and the struggles they have and the stories they have.
I also couldn't help but think about some of the things that, you know, just last spring I was with my fraternity brothers doing keg stands, you know what I mean? And like, just having the time of my life, and things like that have done these things to these people's lives. And
I've drank through college and, you know, through high school, and never at any point have I felt the least bit out of control. I really haven't.
In other ways, like, it's wrong to feel that way, but in some ways I felt guilty about how I don't have those problems, and it's such a difficult thing for them. And
I know it's not easy for you to be there, too.
It's not hard, honestly. Like, I'm not even saying anything was hard. I'm just describing my feelings. Like, I was not nervous walking into it. I was not uncomfortable in it. I was, you know, completely at ease the whole time. The funny thing is before you came home, I was planning on going out and clubbing tonight. I'm probably getting wasted or something like that. I'm glad I did this. After you.
I am too.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, that's for us, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be, because we all got it. Meet me tonight at the Waveland Clock Tower at 6:30 sharp.
To find out your next assignment, Laura. This is like Inspector Gadget.
I love it. I feel like
5:30 sharp for your new assignment.
I love it. The Waveland Clock Tower. Okay.
Where's that?
Probably a clock tower on Waveland.
I don't know, but I see 7. Come on, basketball. 7. Speedball. Let's run. There's 7 of them.
Hi, guys.
There's 7 pumpkins filled with candy. And we're all thinking, what the hell are we about to get into?
Halloween is the biggest holiday in Chicago. It's the mayor's favorite holiday. It's called Chicagoween, and it's a month-long celebration. You guys are going to be the performers on the plaza in the storytelling tent. Usually storytelling tent is just someone telling spooky stories. We're going to beef it up, and it's going to be more like chamber theater, where you guys take a story and kind of act it out, but we also want you to write an original story.
A scary story.
A scary story.
So wait, we're not just going to read a story, we're going to take that story and then act it out with costumes, like a whole theater set.
I can't wait to do the set,
We want you guys to do a set, type of like a backdrop.
Essentially what we're going to be doing is putting on 3 smaller plays in the Daly Center at Halloween.
Myself and Carrie are in charge of writing scripts, that type of thing.
Ghosts and Dracula and all that stuff, I really like all that.
Anissa and I have been assigned costume and makeup.
I gotta work with Tanya.
I did all day today.
She can't even do her own makeup. Like, how is she gonna do somebody else's?
My assignment in this new job is to come up with a set design, working with Theo.
Can I go work back in Humboldt?
You work back in Hawaii, you don't like that?
I'm not into Halloween like that.
It's the devil's holiday or something, you know what I'm saying? It scared the hell out of everybody.
I don't believe in glorifying demons and all that.
I know, sweetheart.
I mean, I understand that, but the mayor here wants to, like, glorify Halloween, glorify the birth of Jesus Christ, glorify something worth being glorified about. I think it's a whack job, personally.
Work outside of it?
So, Theo, what's your deal, man? I think we're all kind of curious.
I mean, I'm just not into Halloween. It's old. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I'm trying.
I know it's just to celebrate kids, let them have good times, candy, not too much things involved, but I just don't get into it.
Well, I'll tell you the story that I'm thinking of, Theo, and you can approve it. A young woman who is an Irish woman who comes to America to work with this man who's a millionaire. He has forced himself on her basically, so she kills him. She's pregnant with his child. They imprison her, but because of the fact that she's pregnant, they won't kill her until she has the baby. She finally has the child, so they hang her.
Carrie comes up with a good story. I'll give it to her. Good story. Bad part of the story. At the end, the woman gets hung.
Is there any way we can switch the hanging?
But it's to what?
I don't know, something different.
Why?
Having to do with, I don't know, my ancestors were hung like that and me saying that.
Okay, and we can throw dates out there if we want to make people more comfortable. Like 1300.
Okay, that's fine, but I'm saying when I don't care if it's before slavery. When you think of hung, you think of African American.
I don't. I don't at all.
I think there are no racial implications whatsoever to the story that Carrie tells. None. And I don't feel like I'm in any way being an ignorant white man by saying that.
Because one, what you mean Christ?
I mean, relax.
No, not relax, dog.
Someone being hung is a sensitive issue to me. And for you not to understand why I feel this way pisses me off even more.
No, it's not like that.
It's not about black people.
Listen.
It drives me crazy that everything with Theo has to go back to racism. A lot of the time he refers to things being racial when the only person that thinks it's racial is him.
I have my view being the way I've been raised. I don't feel comfortable seeing someone be hung.
Making out, they say a thing.
Because I know no one else might not.
I really see his point with the whole hanging thing. Takes him back. He thinks about slavery. That's understandable.
Cut someone's head off. There's way many more ways to die than hanging. Okay, then don't do that, Kyle. If you want to be a smart-ass bitch and come like that.
Oh, my God.
Okay, dude. Let's do that, dude. Let's do that.
Stop.
Call me bitch.
Okay, dude. I'm sorry, dude.
I'm trying to be constructive.
Let's be constructive. Let's break it down.
They're trying to be
constructive. Say your point. I'll be quiet.
I just said my point. I said if I try to write a story for Halloween, so how am I supposed to know? I don't feel like any of us can do anything that you're not.
I just said I'm not comfortable with the hanging.
I'm still going to do my end of the job. I'm still going to take care of my responsibilities. And I'm going to do it the way I would do it even if I did like the job.
We happen to all now be working on one job. This isn't going to be easy. We're going to all have to be very patient.
It's going to be pretty exhausting if every car ride between the 7 of us is like this.